Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now, as you can see from the title. And yeah, it's a really simple, very neutral kind of look. You can wear it with any lip that you want. You can go more neutral, more bright, whatever. It's up to you. And yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Let's start with the eyes, shall we? Zoom you guys in. Whoop. Zoom you guys in a little bit. Oh, so I'm just using the NARS primer, eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going to go in with ᴠᴏᴜ. It's just to set my eye. And I'm using the Sedona Lace 847 brush. And I just set my whole eye with this. You can use a face powder. Sometimes I do, but I feel like eyeshadow lasts a little bit longer on me. Just because I'm a little bit more oily. My transition shade, which I'm going to use Bestie. It's kind of like a light brown, and I'm using the Morphe E23, just a big fluffy brush, and I'm not going to really be too neat with it. I'm just going to go ham in the crease. And I'm going all the way in, all the way out, and blowing it up pretty high because, as you guys can see, I have very hooded eyes, so I got the room. And I'm going to use ᴘᴜᴇ, slightly darker, to a warm mid-tone brown. And I'm just going to go in the crease again, but not blow it out like I did that other shade. All the way in and all the way out. Okay, and I'm also going to put this on the outer corner. And again, bring it down to the outer V in the corner. And I'm going to kind of carve or wing out the edges. And I'm just using this Zoeva 322 brow brush. What I want to do is really define the outer area and kind of make a kind of like a wing. Like so. And I'm going to smudge it into the lash line. Not all the way. Probably do half, almost halfway. And I'm also just going to very lightly kind of like I'm carving out that original shade. If you guys can see that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the 231 Cıyʟᴜ Petite crease brush and use the same shade and fill this area in. Like so. And then fade it inwards. And just keep building it up until you get it as dark as you want, going kind of to the halfway point of my eye. And then I'm going to go in with my first crease brush, which was the Morphe E23, that big fluffy one, and use the original shade for the crease that we used, which was Bestie. And I'm going to blend right on top of that. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with Brownie Points, that dark outer corner, and just darken it up again because I blended some away. Okay, so both eyes are done. Got a little bit messy, but that's fine. We're going to go over it with a shimmery shade anyway. So, I think I'm going to use the light one. I think it's Plouf. Yep, just that one. And we see how I like it. So, I'm not sure if you guys will have seen if I've done any other videos before this, but I'm going to be using my Too Faced glitter glue and my favorite eyeshadow brush, my MAC 242. Just awesome for packing on shadow. Now I'm going to pull my eye, which will make it easier to see where I want it because there's so many creases in there. I don't know what's going on. And then go in with the shadow. Oh yeah. So if you guys are wondering why I do use glitter glue, it's because I have hooded eyes and it's the only thing that keeps shimmers where I want them. So that is what we have so far, and just going to blend it in. So I'm going to go back in with the 231 Cıyʟᴜ crease brush and that Brownie Points shade and just go over it a little bit. Okay, so now that the eyes are pretty much done, we're going to move on to the face now. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer. And even though I have oily skin, I actually really love this. I just make sure that I put a pore minimizing primer here in the T-zone. I thought I pressed record twice and I did not. So what I did was I used the Makeup Forever smoothing primer all in my T-zone. Okay, moving on. Gonna go to foundation. I'm gonna be using the Estée Lauder Double Wear, which I hope is okay because I haven't used it in a really long time. That's it there. This is a MAC pump if you guys are wondering. Let's see. Still looks okay. All good. And I'm using the Artis Oval 7 brush. I love this brush. Okay, so foundation is on. Let's move on to concealer. I'm going to use the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. Now, I'm just going to use a concealer brush to put it on, and then I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend it out. So I'm going in with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder for my whole face. I'm using the Real Techniques powder brush. So next I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's my favorite bronzer ever. And I'm using the Morphe E59. Look at that difference. And on the jawline. Next I'm going in with this NARS duo. It's Orgasm and Hot Sand, which I will use both. I'm not sure if Hot Sand is going to show up on me at the moment. That's it there. And for blush, I'm going to use this Zoeva 127 Luxe Sheer Cheek. And literally just put the tiniest bit on, because I'm not too into blush. Like, I just like tiny bit. If you're like me, using a natural hair brush is good to just get like a tiny bit of colour. For the highlight, I'm going to use this Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. We'll see if it shows up. Oh yeah. I'll just keep the lower lash line really light. So I'm going to use this Morphe E18 like little pencil kind of brush. And I'm going to use Bestie, that first transition shade. All the way. Well, to like that spot there. I don't know what that's called. And I'm going to use Are You Kidding Me? I think. And just going to get up to the lower lash line like that. Like so. I'll just blend it out a little bit. Just gonna highlight the inner corner with my favorite little brush. This is the Zoeva Detail Shader, and I'm gonna see what that first shade Crystal is like. Yep, okay. Yep. 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 I see your point, Crystal. Good work. Now, I'm going to do brows. And I'm going to go in with my fave brow plumper, the L'Oreal one. This is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Frick and Frack. Actually, I might line my lips first. This is the NYX lip liner in nude pink.
Seriously? Nude pink? Nude pink. This is literally like a hot pink.
Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Frick and Frack. Oh, okay, this is much darker than I thought, but that's fine. Gonna go in with the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes. Love this mascara. I'm just gonna put a nude eyeliner on the lower lash line. This is the Rimmel in the nude. The House of Lashes Siren. This is the Maybelline Master Fix. So that completes this tutorial. As you can see, it was very simple, very easy, hopefully for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave any comments down below on looks that you want to see or products you want me to review, etc, etc. You guys know the drill, and I will see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.